Hey guys, Double Wide 6, and this is going to be a pretty quick video. This is a Cub Cadet GTX 1054, and the problem with this tractor was that the power steering, which is electronic, would seize up and not work after it would get warm, which would be about 30 minutes of use. You could see I pulled the power steering electric pump out. It was up in here, and what I've done is I've converted the electric power steering to manual, and I was able to use the spindle or shaft that ran through the existing pump, and all I had to do was weld it in two spots. You can see there's a bead of weld here on the left and a bead of weld on the right, and everything is spline matched, and it all went together very nice. Now the hard part of this job was you need to remove the engine, which I did. This one has a Kohler 27 horsepower, and you got to drop the deck, at least the front of it. I removed the whole deck because I was looking to see if there were bolts that hold on this power steering pump. So the power steering pump was jammed under here behind the engine. So once you remove the engine, you have access to it, and in here there's a bracket that it bolts onto, and what I ended up doing was just leaving that bracket and then using I left the gear and you know, whatever bearings and things like that, they won't affect anything, and that was just to keep the proper spacing of the shaft. I did look it up. You can order a straight shaft that goes from the steering wheel all the way down, but in this case I didn't need it, and this should be an easy fix. I got this tractor pretty cheap, but I can tell you I'm going to have about 4 hours work to swap this thing out. There are no videos on YouTube or information on actually doing this repair, so this would be the first one, and you can thank me up top where it says thanks if this helps you out. Now, I had to remove this bracket because they had the electric motor running through there, so you got to unbolt that too, and then you have pretty good access. Didn't film the job just because it was the first time I was doing it, and the video would have been like really long. So yeah, not too bad once you get the engine and deck off. So anyhow guys, I'm Double Wide 6. Hopefully this helps somebody out. I'm sure it can. And the dealer that sold me this told me that these pumps usually don't fail, and this is a different style pump than the newer ones, and this thing's a 2013. So I don't know, let me know what you think. Something new, and I think it'll be driving pretty well. Maybe we'll see at the end of this video. Take care. Well, there you have it, guys. It runs real nice and it steers pretty easily. These Cub Cadet tractors, I've had a bunch of them, and the manual steering on them is a little stiff to begin with, but this one is steering just as well as any other manual ones that I've had. But looks good. It's working properly. No real issues, and as I said, I left the gear in there, as you can see, and the reason I did that one more time was just to leave the proper spacing on the steering shaft. And one other thing that I didn't mention was because you're dealing with splines, you want to clock the steering wheel properly. So you want to make sure that you have the steering wheel the right way when you're lining up those splines and welding them, because if you have this like this, then it's just always like that when you're driving straight. But I actually did that right. So anyhow, guys, I am Double Wide 6, and if this video is helpful, please subscribe, hit the thumbs up down below, and I also set up a thanks button there. If you want to hit that, it's much appreciated. Take care, and thanks for watching.